Welcome to the Co Weightlifting module. In this module we will be discussing the benefits of weight training, building muscle, compound and isolation exercises, and spot training or spot reducing. The benefits of weight training. Strength training is a key part of any fitness program and has a variety of benefits other than just making you look better. Here are some of the many benefits from training with weights. Helps with everyday tasks. Stronger muscles will help the most basic of activities such as carrying heavy bags or bending down to lift things. Helps manage chronic health conditions such as obesity, heart disease and nagging back pains. Helps develop stronger bones and joints by increasing bone density and reducing the risk of diseases such as osteoporosis. Increases calorie burn and heart rate. This is a great post-workout advantage. Increases the body's BMR or basal metabolic rate. This causes the body to burn more calories when not in the gym, greatly facilitating weight loss. Lowers blood pressure. One workout can lower blood pressure for up to 15 hours. Helps alertness, attention and focus. This is because strength training increases the flow of blood and oxygen to the brain. The feel-good factor. Exercise not only boosts your physical health, but your mental health also. Lower body weight training affects your entire body, helping posture and structural imbalances. Your feet and calves, for example, have the task of supporting the entire body. Lower body imbalances can negatively affect the whole body. For example, a weaker interior portion of the calf can cause the knees to bend inward or internally rotate and alter your stance and walking pattern. Exercise can remove these weaknesses and improve alignment of the spine. Lower body training can also build muscle in the entire body. Let's take squats for example. Other than working all areas of the leg, they also work the lower and upper back. Lower body training also helps prevent injuries in both daily activities and sport. The reason for most injuries is due to weak stabilizer muscles. Training helps strengthen joints, ligaments and connective tissue. It also improves the range of motion in the legs, meaning you can jump higher and run faster. And there are so many more benefits. Building muscle. Okay, building muscle is not a bad thing. Ladies, I'm looking at you. Do not be afraid of the big weights. You are not going to end up looking like a man. We simply don't produce enough testosterone, and unless you're taking secret steroids at night, likely chances are you are not going to get bulky. Building muscle will actually improve body composition. Those womanly curves are created not by endless hours of cardio, they are created in the weights area. Increase your basal metabolic rate and in turn your daily calorie needs. And come on, who doesn't want to eat more food? Your clothes will fit better. Research shows that between the ages of 30 and 50, you're likely to lose 10% of your body's total muscle. Worse yet, it could be replaced by fat over time. Keep building those muscles and you're way ahead of the aging game. You'll handle stress better. Scientists have determined that fitter people exhibit lower levels of stress hormones than those who don't train. Also, there is nothing better than swinging a kettlebell around when someone has annoyed you at work. You will build stronger bones. As you age, bone mass goes to pot, which increases your risk of debilitating fractures or breaks. Studies have found that 16 weeks of resistance training increased hip bone density and elevated blood levels of osteocalcin, a marker of bone growth, by 19%. You'll be smarter. Muscles strengthen not only your body but your mind. Resistance training can in fact enhance cognitive function, resulting in better long-term and short-term memory, improved verbal reasoning, and a longer attention span. Muscle weighs more than fat. Okay, we've all heard this one, but it's not technically true. But whoever said it, their heart is in the right place. A pound of muscle weighs the same as a pound of fat, just like a pound of feathers weighs the same as a pound of bricks. They all weigh a pound. However, a pound of fat takes up much more space than a pound of muscle. So what does that mean? So for example, two girls who are 5'4" and weigh 130 pounds can have completely different looking bodies. The one storing more fat will look larger than the one storing more muscle. I don't actually believe in a perfect weight. Your ideal weight should be similar to what you are now, only with the weight in muscle rather than fat. This is also why I don't tend to obsess over scales, as they don't always tell the whole story. The added bonus as well is the person who stores more muscle will also burn more calories at rest, as I mentioned previously. So with so many reasons to build and maintain muscle mass, let's look at how to avoid our body eating away at those hard-earned biceps. Muscle catabolism. What is it? It is a breakdown of muscle tissue to produce energy. If you're trying to build muscle and get in shape, you really want to make sure that you avoid this. Remember, muscle helps to keep your body fat down and help you burn more calories. Yes, I will keep repeating this until it sinks in. If you only do cardio, for example, as opposed to weight training from the very beginning of your fat loss journey, your road will be much longer than somebody who effectively combines cardio, and by that I mean no more than 30 minutes, and weights. This way you are building muscle, which will help you burn more calories and even more fat than if you didn't have the added muscle. Okay, I'll stop repeating myself now, I promise. How to avoid muscle catabolism. Number 1, don't overtrain. Don't work out for more than 2 hours in one session. Don't skip rest day. We'll cover more on this later. 3, eat well before and after a workout. 1 hour to 1 hour and 30 minutes before and up to 1 hour after. But this is only a guideline. Number 4, don't go 3+ hours without eating. Your body will start to source energy from breaking down muscle rather than fat. Okay, let's take a look at the difference between compound and isolation exercises. Firstly, we need to establish an understanding between two types of exercises that can make up a workout program. Every exercise can be categorized as either a compound exercise or an isolation exercise. Compound exercises, also known as functional exercises, are the movements that work more than one muscle group at once. Compound exercises are multi-joint movements that recruit a large amount of muscle fibers at once. Here are some examples of compound exercises: squats, deadlifts, bench press, shoulder press, and lunges. There are many benefits to incorporating compound exercises into a workout program. Compound exercises burn more calories during a workout. This is because you are working more muscles during movements, therefore require more energy to do so. This is especially beneficial for those who want to lose body fat. Compounds will raise energy burn and help the loss of body fat. Not only do compound exercises result in burning more calories during the actual workout, they also continue to burn calories throughout the 24 to 48 hours that follow. This is called excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or EPOC for short. Working multiple muscles at once means you will also be able to lift heavier weights, which has a positive effect on strength gains. This is especially beneficial for those at beginner and intermediate level. Compound exercises also cause a greater release of anabolic hormones in the body, which directly affects muscle growth. The more taxing the exercise on the body, the greater the release of hormones. Let's take a look at isolation exercises. Isolation exercises are movements that target a single muscle group and aim to stimulate a smaller number of total muscle fibres. Isolation exercises involve only one joint. Here are some examples of isolation exercises: bicep curl, tricep extension, leg extension, hamstring curl. Here are the benefits to incorporating isolation exercises into a workout program. Isolation exercises have the ability to shape individual muscles, allowing you to develop your physique to how you desire. Isolation exercises prevent strength imbalances on either side of your body. Most isolation movements can be done just using one side of the body. They also pose little threat to overtraining. They are not overly intense on the central nervous system, meaning you won't place as much overall stress on your body. So which one is better? The answer is neither. By doing just one means you are losing out on the benefits of the other. A good workout program for someone at any fitness level should incorporate both isolation and compound exercises. Just doing isolation only won't mean that you can spot train or spot reduce one area. You have to use a combination of the two. Let's take a look at spot training and spot reducing in more detail. The idea that you can exercise one specific part of the body and get results only on that area is called spot training or spot reducing. I'm here to tell you, loud and clear, that it does not exist. Sorry to burst your bubble. It's a question that I get asked the most. But what can I do for my insert body part to tone it up? Or is insert exercise good for my... The answer is you can focus on an area all you like, but if your diet isn't right or you're only focusing on that area in your workout and not total body, then the chances are you won't get results and could end up with some postural imbalances too. Okay, for example, doing sit-ups will develop your abdominal muscles, but it will also build that muscle underneath the existing layer of fat, actually making you appear larger. How to lose belly fat effectively? When you are consistently working out 3 to 4 times a week, alternating major muscle groups, these will burn more calories than just your abs. You will develop a strong, lean core through big movements such as squats and deadlifts. Losing body fat is actually 70 to 80% down to good nutrition and 30 to 20% down to exercise. We've all heard that phrase. Abs are made in the gym through alternating muscle groups and revealed in the kitchen.